We're going to find out. I'm going to say probably not.
Yeah.
We're live.
Okay. Now the alerts are going out.
There you go.
They'll go out for sure now.
Yeah,
hey, everybody. Welcome to Dreaming with the Mouse. And it's Meyers and the Mouse. And Diz our dream over here. Guys, how you doing?
We're good.
Doing well.
Hi, Lady Jammers. Jamers, sorry.
Lady Jamers, what's up?
Lady
Welcome into the chat.
Lady Jamers first.
Holiday craziness.
Yes.
Have you guys got all your shopping done?
Pretty much. Yeah, pretty much. A couple of things are still on their way in the mail. So, but
yeah.
Somebody came to me at work today and said, "Oh, I've still got to go home. All my kids' stuff's still in the boxes, and I got to get it wrapped." And I said, "You know where my kids' stuff is?" And they're like, "Where?" I said, "Walmart still."
We do that on purpose, though. We don't shop until right before, not to just completely stress us out, because it does. But for budgeting purposes, because if we shop early, then when we go back to the store, we need to pick this up too. And let's get them this too. And we end up with this ridiculous Christmas. Okay. I end up getting them this ridiculous Christmas. So we just shop. We stop shopping early.
Yeah.
So. Unless it's one of those things that we know we got to go get early. And we've had a few years of those. But the kids are older now, like Tickle Me Elmo.
Yeah, Tickle Me Elmo is laughing. Right. Tickle Me Elmo.
Those kind of things you didn't wait for. You had to go get them. So
exactly.
Lady Jamer says, doing Christmas cards finally. Hear ya. Our mail goes out tomorrow. So
yes, it does.
Lady Jamer says, everyone's coming in now. Stevie Lee, how you doing? Disney Grandma, how are you?
Mickey Sightings.
Who else is here? Mickey Sightings is here.
Oh, yeah.
Ray Grandpath Kid 25. Hello. Mike Wheeler. Hello, Mike Wheeler, buddy. How are you? Mike Wheeler and I were having a great time last night.
Oh, yeah?
Lady Chambers is telling Mike Wheeler.
Rubbing it in.
All right. Well, oh my gosh. Okay. So now I'm trying to keep up. Which one of you was the last one at Disney?
Me.
She just got back.
I just got back.
That's what I thought. That's what I thought. I'm telling you, I really haven't been able to. It's been just run hard, fast, and somebody lit me on fire when I went. So
yeah, I hear you.
So how was your last trip?
It was good. So it was quick. It was Friday to Sunday, in and out. Got to ride to the Resistance, and that's about it. Yeah, I did.
You rode it?
I rode it. I did.
And
how was it?
It was awesome. In fact, I put a video out there and everybody's making fun of me because I'm just laughing my head off the entire time, screaming and laughing. But really, it was nerves. You know what I mean? Like I was afraid. I was just so keyed up, and it was just a way to release it. Like I almost wanted to cry, but I was just laughing instead. And I was screaming and laughing hysterically.
Yeah.
So it was a good time.
That's so cool.
Yeah.
And no motion sickness issues or Oh, good.
I was proud of myself for doing it because I was scared, but Jeff said you have to do it. So
that's awesome.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. You had to ride it once.
Yeah.
That's the best thing about Disney. I try to tell people is they make it look crazy, and then you ride it and you're like, that wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be.
Yeah,
I lived, so
I survived. I could ride it again.
Yeah, we survived, and I got to meet Mike Wheeler while I was down there, so that was fun.
Yeah, I did see pictures of that. That was cool.
Yeah.
So Mike's awesome, isn't he?
He is. He's a good one.
Yep.
Oh yeah, Mickey Sightings. They were there as well.
Oh.
But I went with my friend Michelle. I don't know if Michelle's on or not from my Michelle space, but she had enough. We got there that morning for Rise of the Resistance at like 5:30. So that was a long day for her. So
yeah, I bet that was.
Yeah.
Mike Wheeler, I see that. I'll be keeping an eye out for it. I actually picked up mail today. So I did. Probably not a good idea to bring the dogs in here today.
Wait.
What is it?
She's riding the dog.
She's what?
Riding.
Kayla.
Riding the dog.
Say hi. Okay, sorry. Kelly hates it when I grab the camera off the computer. Honey, will you fix that?
Oh boy.
Oh God!
Don't touch it anymore.
Scoot over.
Oh, come on in. Please put the dogs out there. Please put the dogs out. Okay, so Mike Withers says, "Yeah, I got to meet Angela. So excited." Thank you, Disney Grandma. These were a gift from touring the galaxy. So I have to make sure I wear them every now and then to make sure they do. I love them. It's a duck bottom.
It's a duck butt.
I think it's horrible.
It's too low.
Well,
now it's too high.
Oh my gosh. Okay. So, wow, look at everybody that's in here. Paper, Scissors, Vacations is wait. Kelly isn't wearing a hat. That's why I got duck ears. That's why. Yeah, I'm not wearing a hat, and from now on, I'll make sure I wear a hat. Thanks for pointing it out.
Buddy.
Pam says, I didn't get a notification. Pam, I put it out a little late. I apologize.
Well, you thought you put it out already. And
been a day, and we were hoping that they went out like they were supposed to, but they didn't. So, so we're glad you're here. Thank you. Appreciate it.
Tracy's here.
Mm-hmm.
Tracy's here. Tracy, I hope you got my message I just sent you a little bit ago. We did get your package. Thank you so much. And we're going to open that up on a stream. We're going to figure out when we're going to do that. We got a lot of mail.
We got a lot of mail.
We got cards, like Disney Grandma, I think, sent Taylor a card, and we've got all kinds of crazy stuff. So we're awesome.
That's kind of
Stephen Lee say, is Mama Mouse now Mama Bear? It's too low, too high.
Oh.
That's about right.
No, it's just right.
Okay, so Animal Kingdom. Let me ask you this: when Animal Kingdom first opened, was it a thumbs up, or a thumbs down for you when you first went to Animal Kingdom?
So the first trip that we made back in 2001, Animal Kingdom had just opened, right? And we didn't even go. We just went to Epcot, Magic Kingdom, and at the time it was MGM.
MGM Studios, yeah.
Yeah. So we didn't even make it the first time we went. So how about you guys?
I found it only because it was not in the least handicap friendly.
Really?
The paths were small and they were all like bumpy, and it was hot, and there were a lot of hills, and it was just, I found it very frustrating with pushing his wheelchair.
Right.
And that was before I got sick. So
it was,
I mean, like when it
the first time,
opened.
the first time we went, we didn't have Taylor. We had the girls.
Oh, well, then it'd be the second time we went.
Yeah. The second time we went, but the first time we went, it was hot. It seemed like we walked forever before we got anywhere. We got to do anything when we first opened. But we loved Bugs Life.
Yeah, we did. We loved Bugs Life.
Oh, really?
That was fun.
Because that was like, okay, now this was fun. And then it was like, okay, where's all the other fun stuff? And so at the beginning, it was kind of for us. Now, Mama likes the animals, and she did that. And we did the safari. We bought the little girls' little safari kit with the little binoculars, and they got to ride the safari, and they enjoyed that. But we pretty much spent about a half day there, and we're like, okay, Magic Kingdom it is. Let's go.
Yeah.
But now I would have to say the opposite, because I am so in love with Pandora. It's ridiculous.
Yeah.
And I actually, this is really bad, don't judge, but I did not realize that there were really animals I didn't realize it was really a zoo, like for real, other than just a little safari ride, until last time or the time before that we went there. I mean, you see the little monkey thing. Yeah. And then the safari, but that's all I thought there was. And then come to find out it was actually a zoo. So
there's a whole lot more to it. I'd love to do the back. You would like the backstage.
I would like the
tour. You'd like to, because you're so into the animals.
Yeah. Absolutely.
So now you got Pandora, Festival of the Lion King, and all that good stuff. What's your opinion of it now?
I mean, I like it better now, but Jeff's making a face. I do like it better now.
Nobody ever wants to go to this park.
Nobody, meaning our friends.
Our friends.
Yeah. Well,
our friends and you guys. I could spend a whole day there.
Yeah.
I probably could now.
I can now. I can go to Pandora and spend several hours in Pandora and of course, flight of passage.
I could ride it all day long.
Yeah,
Back to back
that's
to back.
just phenomenal ride.
Whoops.
It is. It is.
But you've got, they've added some great shows there. The Nemo.
Yes.
Nemo. Lion King. The performance there is always, I mean, that's to us is kind of a must see if at all possible, just because it's always great.
If I could be a performer at any show in Animal Kingdom, I would so want to be a performer for the Lion King.
Really?
Yeah.
I think you'd make a great monkey.
Yeah.
Well, I am not so good at the trampoline thing, so
I
to disappoint.
I think that the Nemo show, the puppeteers there, and just
cool.
how it actually brings you into the show. They do an amazing job with that.
Yeah. I never, the last time, I think I saw that show once when the kids were little. And then, like I said, when we go, typically we don't hit that show. We have to do that one of these days.
We did.
When?
The Lion King or Nemo?
No, Nemo. Oh. Nemo.
Yeah.
I think I've only seen that once. Yeah.
We have only seen it once.
Yeah.
Nobody, because we're never over on that side of the park, though.
So where is Nemo?
It's over by
far.
It's over there.
Oh, it's over there.
By the Boneyard, by Dino Land?
Between Dino Land and Expedition Everest.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
All right.
Yes,
Yeah.
it's over there. That way-ish.
Yeah.
Okay. So we don't always make it
Yeah,
over.
most people don't make that extra.
Right.
It's like another leg over to the side, and most people don't take it. They take the shortcut and they head over to Everest. So they kind of miss that.
Okay.
So,
okay.
Boy, a bunch of people jumped in. Dances with Goofy,
Yeah.
Disney World Freak, Mrs. Galaxy. Hello.
Hello.
And
Hey, Mrs. Galaxy.
Tracy G. Alex is here.
We have a new member of the fam.
Kenzie says, "Hey, who's here? What? Where? What? Oh,
No.
you're talking about that.
Yeah, that.
Duke Family Chronicles. Hey, how's it going? Thank you for coming in. Oh, look at everybody's in here. Good to see you guys. Thanks so much.
Wait a minute. Oh, it was at the old Tarzan Rocks in Jungle Book Theater. Okay, gotcha. I was like, what?
So tell me about Everest. Have you ridden it? Do you like it? Do you hate it?
I've
And
never
Liz, like,
She has never ridden
I've
it.
never ridden it, and I don't think I ever will. That's just
I will ride it if one of the kids wants me to ride it.
right?
I don't really care for it, especially the part where you go backwards. That part always gets when the track breaks and you have to go backwards.
Right.
Part always
upsets
gets me,
your stomach.
It gets me ill.
Really?
Oh.
Like I don't like roller coasters. It's the going backwards part, and I think it's like going backwards down and going back up. That's what really gets me. Yeah.
Right. So we had not ridden it until Tara was about, I don't know, she was about 13, maybe.
Did I even
14?
write it then? I don't
No.
think the first time I
you
wrote it was
wrote
when you and I went.
We filmed it
this year.
It's in a video. Check it out down below or whatever.
Yeah.
I'll post
I
it.
think I've seen that. Were you screaming?
Yeah, probably.
She professed. We got to the top, and as soon as it
Oh, that's
went
right. I don't love
click,
you. I don't love
and
you.
it started going back down, all you can hear her screaming is, "I don't love you anymore. I don't love you anymore." So, because I told her you got to write it. You got to write it once, and she loved it. And we actually wrote it again after that because it was really fun. I'm not a big roller coaster guy.
I am though.
But I will ride Disney stuff. And I'd never ridden Everest. Tara was about 13 and had this streak of, I want to ride everything. And that was the year I rode Tower of Terror, which I thought I would never do.
Right.
And I'm standing at the base of Everest looking up because, that great Disney forced perspective they do. I'm looking at this thing going, "You're crazy, kid. You have lost your mind." And she talked me into it. And I went up there and I rode it and I laughed the entire time. I just loved it. It was amazing. And the kids love it. And then my youngest daughter was like, I don't know, Dad. And so the next time we went, she said she got brave finally. And so she decided to ride it. And now it's one of her favorite rides too. So we enjoy it. Now we got Mama to ride it. So we've all ridden it except for Taylor. Taylor's like,
Did Michaela ride it?
yeah, Michaela's ridden it. So she loves it. We rode it back to back to back one day.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Hey, I wanted to comment. Sea Cowboy says,
Sea Cowboy.
I agree with getting around on the crazy pavement. The Wild by Design tour, which I was fascinating, tells you all about the tiny details that went into the depth of the park. And I absolutely, now that I know more about Disney, like that when we first took Taylor and I was super annoyed. Now that I know more about Disney and the attention to detail and, you know, even the things on the pavement, all of it is part of the theming. I think that helped me be a little more tolerant. And then, but now it doesn't even faze me. So I don't know. And I think maybe they made things wider or bigger or something.
Maybe they did. I know they've been doing like a lot of work there. Maybe they are widening.
I think they have. I know, and they've done some other things too, because those first few years, that park was brutal in the heat.
Yeah, it was.
And I don't know if
trees grew in, right?
You know, some of the trees have probably grown up, and I know they put in some fans and some different things like that. But it used to be just brutal. It was stifling in there.
Yeah.
And it's not so much anymore, I think. I think maybe you're right. Maybe some of the widening some of the paths allowed more airflow and doing different things like that. So
yeah.
I will tell you though, the best thing I do like about Expedition Everest is the queue. They put so much detail into the queue part of that ride. It's just unbelievable. You wouldn't know.
Well,
I would tell you, if you have not ridden the ride and you don't want to ride the ride, go to the queue.
So can you go through the queue when you have a fast pass? Do you go through the queue or no?
There's a fast pass queue as well.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
But the queue is amazing. There is a lot of detail. You can literally stand there and just really look at and the in depth and the stories, and you look at the papers and you read some of the papers on them, and just there is so much to look at there.
Really,
it is actually enjoyable to stand in that queue.
Okay.
Research on the abominable snowman,
the Yeti, and
stuff like that. It's just.
Have you seen the videos comparing our Mount Everest to the one in California?
The Matterhorn?
Yeah. Well, it's the same. It's like they're both Yeti rides, but one of them's Mount Everest.
Yeah, one of them's a bobsled and the other one is a train.
Totally different.
Yeah.
Totally different ride. Yeah. It doesn't go backwards. It doesn't go to the, it
was basically totally designed off a bobsled.
So maybe I could ride that one, right?
Could ride that
maybe
one.
I could ride that one.
I'll ride any roller coaster. It's just the
backward part.
The backward part just does something to my stomach and my head.
Yeah.
Tracy says Kinsey rode that ride 10 times in a row. Yeah, I think it's a great ride. I have a lot of fun. I think they really build it up and it really gets crazy. I did that to my father once on a log ride after we got off.
Did you guys see Stevie Lee's comment?
It was funny, but I was vlogging it and I got it all on tape. So if you want to see that, you can go back through and show.
Were you vlogging it or were you live?
No, I vlogged.
That was before we started live.
I vlogged it and came home and we posted it. And so it's Mama Mouse's first time riding ever. So you should go check that out in the videos. You'll go back and see that. It is hilarious.
So yeah.
So
you've seen the night show, right? The show at Animal Kingdom. That I thought was amazing.
Yeah.
I loved it.
I agree.
Yeah, that's neat. I think, when we first started going there, they didn't have a whole lot. Then they added, like, even for kids too, then they added that Wilderness Explorer thing, which I thought was pretty cool.
Mm-hmm.
Where you could
Russell and
where you could fill up the book with the patches. And it was kind of like you were on like a little scavenger hunt sort of, and then they learned a lot too, I thought. Doing that Wilderness Explorer.
But the park used to close a lot earlier.
But it closed earlier. Then they started doing the stuff at night so they could extend it. And that's what I think, between the show, the Rivers of Light or whatever, and the show on the tree, I think, they were, that's what they were going for, making it more of an all-day park. So,
But they used to have a parade there too, though.
Oh, I remember that.
But when they had a parade,
yeah, they did.
The lanes were so narrow that it was hard to get by. You had to stand like single file along the.
I remember that.
sides.
Yeah.
It was really chaotic when there was a parade going through.
Yeah.
Pretty much everything stopped. You didn't have a choice. You stopped and watched the parade because there was no getting through. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Anthony Manzano says we need to watch the George Clooney interview when he was talking about doing the movie Tomorrowland. So I'll have to check that out. Very cool. Stevie Lee. Yes, it is a very cool park. They did a great job theming it. I think, in my personal opinion, the Tree of Life is obviously the detail in there. You're such in a hurry to get into the queue to go to places and do things that sometimes you miss so much. And that is a place that if you just stand at the base of that tree and you can just stare and look at it for 20 minutes and not see everything that they've done with the detail and the animals that they've put into the tree. And it's really cool. It's really cool.
And it's all cement. You know, you think about it, there were people carving those animals into that. I mean, it's just crazy.
Mm-hmm.
It is. If you think about it, 100 years ago, somebody saying, and then they're going to take this rock and they're going to spend a year carving it. People would be like, no, they're not. I mean, just to have the imagination and the forethought to think not just what can we do today to entertain people, but what are we going to do for the next 50 years to entertain people is mind-blowing to me. And I think Disney is a company that does very well at doing that.
I agree. Yeah, that Joe Rohde, I guess he was the guy behind it all, right? Joe Rohde? Was he?
Joe Rohde he went over to Nepal and all those places. Yeah. He sketched everything out, and he knew exactly textures he wanted, what people were to see, everything. So he did Alani too.
Okay, designed that.
Yeah,
but pretty amazing work for sure.
Sure.
Yeah,
it is. Now, do you like A Bug's Life when they had the Bug's Life down there? I think they still do, don't they?
I don't go in it.
She doesn't do it. I have to
do it. Here's what happened. My friend across the street was telling me one time she took her kids in there, and her son was so freaked out because there's like stuff crawling up your back and stuff. And I'm like, oh, I don't like bugs. And I'm like, I'm not going on that.
What?
I don't do it. I do not do Bugs Life.
God. No. So funny story. The first time we went, I mean, yes, it's super cute how they do it, but you do get physical sensations of bugs, especially crawling, like when they leave, like the rodents and bugs crawl underneath your, and then they have this, like you feel it go across the back of your legs. Now, obviously it's not really rats and bugs, but you have the sensation there. But towards the end of the show, I don't remember what happened, but something happened. Anyway, all of a sudden these spiders come dropping down. Okay, yeah, right. And I looked over and there's a spider right here. I let out this blood-curdling scream. And then it was like the wave. My scream just set off everybody else's screams all the way through the theater. It was funny. I was embarrassed, but oh my God, it scared the bejesus out of me.
These spiders are like
this big.
I know.
They're little tiny spiders.
I know it's not real.
They look fake, but they just freak you out. And then you laugh because you screamed because you realized they're this big googly eye cartoon like spider.
I screamed over that. It was funny. So, but that was my favorite part. Like last time we sat in the back, we were just waiting to see who was going to scream when they saw the spider. So
a second park underneath Magic Kingdom. Originally, it couldn't happen because he had passed away before. Wow. That's entering
below Magic Kingdom or below Disneyland?
He says that they found maps for the original park for Walt Disney to plan to have a second park underneath Magic Kingdom.
Interesting.
I'll have to go look for that. That'll be interesting to see. So, so you got to do it for the experience.
That's what I tell her.
No.
She's so
I'll
hard.
go with you.
I've only done it 3 times.
I don't like bugs. No bugs for me.
They're on the TV. Do you leave the room when the TV has a bug on it?
Yes.
No.
If there is a cat or a dog on the TV, she'll start sniffling because she thinks her allergies are kicking in.
No.
Yes,
that's not true.
You're all.
Think about it, guys. No. You know what? I'm going to use an analogy here, and you tell me if you don't agree with me.
Uh-oh.
If you see someone on the TV and they have a lemon, and they cut that lemon and they put it in their mouth and start eating it. Does it make your mouth water? And it makes you pucker, right? Because you know what your reaction is to that. So if I see a commercial and somebody has a dog and they're fluffing it up and they got their face in it, I sneeze. It's a reaction. It's not in my head because I know my body just knows what it would do. Just like the mouth waters when you see someone sucking on a lemon.
That's cool. Right? All right.
Cool.
He laughed.
You do have responses. The lemon thing, yes, I get.
But you don't have animal allergies, so you don't know.
No. Right? But I have hay fever really bad.
Okay, so if you see
like they're like running through the field, I don't start sneezing.
That might be a little extreme, right?
It could. Anthony says, Kelly, I want to go on Everest the next time I go to Animal Kingdom. Do you feel it's really jerky? And where's the best place to ride where you won't feel the jerkiness? Don't sit in the back.
Yeah, right. That was
the back is much rougher and more intense.
He had us ride in the back.
I did not.
Okay, we ended up riding in the back.
We ended up
Everest.
I would say the middle of the car is probably the smoothest. Jeff, would you agree?
Yes, I'll agree with that. Yep.
Yeah, I would pick the middle of the car.
Rachel, honey, I saw your message. I'll text you in a little bit.
So, okay, so we haven't done Bug's Life. Okay.
No.
Made that clear.
Everest,
okay.
Bug Life.
Yeah, she's not big on attractions or rides.
So,
Navi River.
No, you're not.
So what about Navi River?
Have you done Navi River?
I like Navi River. It's fine. I love the flights of Avatar. I really do.
Don't jump ahead.
I'm just saying. He says I don't ride anything, but I do.
Don't jump ahead.
I rode the boat. Let's talk about flying.
Picking on.
I think we've ridden Navi River ride once, and we came off there. We rode it at the end of the day because we knew as soon as we rode it, we were leaving because we would be too wet to do anything else.
Navi River? No, you're thinking
Collie River. River.
Collie River.
The whole thing.
You messed up the whole thing. All right. He's going to be quiet now.
Navi River.
Navi River journey.
Navi.
That maybe 5 times.
Navi. Yes. We're in Pandora.
We're in Pandora. He's all mixed up.
I'm all mixed up.
Okay, but we could totally switch over to the big wet Fury of the Nile type ride thing.
Collie River Rapids?
Sure. Have I even ridden it?
Yes.
Because we wouldn't ride it last time because we get too wet.
I did ride it
once. We rode it once on a hot day.
Yep. And we knew we were leaving as soon as we rode it.
It's funny that she's telling me we didn't ride it, but I filmed the whole thing. We vlogged it. So I don't know why she thinks we didn't ride it.
Okay. Well, anyway.
There's a good chance you're going to get soaked on that ride. Not just like Splash Mountain. I mean, you get dumped. We got dumped.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Depending on what side of the boat you're on when it hits the waterfalls.
Yeah.
So I like it. You're probably going to get wet.
That's fun.
It's fun. we have a ride almost exactly like it here in Kansas.
Yeah, it's called Fury of the Nile.
Oh, really?
Yeah. It's fun. It's enjoyable. I like the fact that at the end of it, people can squirt you.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I think that's funny. That adds to the little anxiety people have about it.
Well, people don't realize it until they're like, where is that water coming from? And then you go through the bridge.
The Collie River Rapids. Yeah.
Yeah.
The thing I recommend with that is wearing flip-flops on the ride and if you're wearing tennis shoes and socks, like leave them in the locker.
Put them in the locker.
Right.
And wear flip-flops because there's nothing worse than having wet socks and shoes.
Yep.
Yeah.
Right.
I look at it. Yeah.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Oh,
so what's another one? Are we going back to Pandora? Are we kind of
I'm sorry.
everywhere?
You took us all over the place.
I hear what I want to hear.
Yeah.
Okay, Pandora. So how about the Navi River ride with the shaman and all that? What'd you think?
That's like the reason.
Big blue people.
Yeah, the reason I was laughing about it is because it is kind of a wimpy ride, but I like it. I mean,
It was shortened. Did you know that?
No. Really?
Yeah, it was actually supposed to be longer, but they were running over budget, so they shortened the ride.
Oh, I didn't know that. Okay.
Yeah, but I think it's beautiful. I love how they use multimedia to give you depth, and I mean, I loved it. I will probably always ride it once when I go. Just, if I'm in the park, I'm going to ride it. I'm going to ride certain things every time I go, kind of like we're always going to see the Lion King.
Right.
It wasn't the moment.
Yeah, I have to say, I kind of expected more of an awe moment than I got from it.
Yeah, this is her favorite movie, so she was really excited. Now we were there 2 weeks before the grand opening of it, so we had missed it, and that's her fault because I picked the dates and she said no. So whatever.
The funny story.
Anthony, hold on, we'll get to you. Hold on, buddy.
Funny story. There was a 20-minute wait for Navi River ride, so we got in line. There was this. Remember the people in front of us?
Yeah, let's not talk about that.
They were like a World Wrestling Federation match going on. They were like slugging each other. They were.
What?
Oh, you're kidding me!
It was the whole family. It was the weirdest thing. Like the dad was encouraging the boys to wrestle.
He was filming them.
Well, they were teenagers. They were teenage boys. They must have had a lot of pent up energy. They were slugging each other and grabbing each other and putting them in headlocks and everybody in the line was just
everybody. It was just
it was the weirdest thing. But anyway, that was a whole other
story.
Yeah.
So Anthony, if you want to use the disability pass, you need to. Typically, what I would tell you to do when you go to the beginning of the park, they will identify you as a person with a disability. They will
service.
Once you do that at the
I don't know.
Oh, what's that called?
Ambassador, not ambassador.
Oh,
what are they called?
Anyway,
those people with the blue umbrellas.
They will identify you as that, and then you will get that fast pass. And what you will do is you will go to the ride you want to ride, and they will give you a time to come back. They'll scan your magic band, and you will come back that time, and you'll have an hour window that you can ride the ride.
But you can only have one at a time, so you can't go get a disability pass for Navi River ride and then turn around and go over and get one for Flight of Passage. You have to use it, and then you get a new one. So you can't rack them up.
Right.
Throughout the day.
One at a time. So you can do your 3 fast passes.
It includes
and a disability.
You and the rest of your party up to 6 people. Yeah.
Hopefully that answers your question, Anthony.
Absolutely. I think his computer went kind of crazy. I don't think he meant to post that.
Pam, I'm so sorry for your loss.
What?
Pam's
her
friend passed away.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Sorry, Pam.
Yeah, we were chatting a little bit this afternoon.
Alex gave Pandora a thumbs down. Okay, but Flight of Passage, my friends. Did you like Flight of Passage?
I love it. I love it. So I went with my girlfriend and her daughter and one of her daughter's friends. We went when it first opened. We had annual pass holder or DVC we were allowed to go in early or whatever. And I was afraid to go on it. And a cast member actually talked to me. He goes, listen, he said, if you can ride Soarin', he said, I really think you could do this. He said, if anything, just close your eyes. He said, you just need to experience it. You need to give it a try. He said, don't focus too much on what's going on. He said, just let yourself enjoy it and let yourself go. And he said, don't worry. And he said, I really think you'll be fine. And he was right. He talked me into it because I was not going to ride it. I was just going to go through the queue part just to see, and then I was going to get off. And he talked me into it, and I'm glad he did. He was really nice about it, Yeah. So I really liked it, but I feel bad though because I have a girlfriend whose husband has motion sickness, and I told him he would be fine because I have motion sickness. So I'm telling him, I'm like, you'll be fine, Paul. Blah blah blah. He goes. And he said it was the worst. He said, as soon as it started, he whipped off those glasses and he just closed his eyes. And he said he was messed up for a day. Then I felt so bad.
Where did you sit? Because there's a huge difference between setting on one of the ends and setting in the middle. Oh, yeah. The experience is like night and day.
Oh, is it really? See, I didn't know that.
Yeah. The last time we went, with you might have been on it with us. Maybe.
We were with you.
And then I sat on the end that time instead of towards the middle. And you still catch like a little bit in your peripheral vision of the not ride side of it.
Yeah.
But then I found, and I guess other people did too, but my 3D effect was off slightly.
I remember that. That was bad that day. Something was off.
It was. Something was off that day. Right. I think the projector was off.
I will be more picky next time as to where I sit. I will specifically ask a cast member, I really need to be in X seat.
Yeah.
And just kind of.
It's all about you.
Yeah, it's all about me. Where you been?
If you're a taller person, it's hard to fit into that.
Yeah.
Like I have a hard time.
Yeah. We have a friend who when he rides it, he has to wear flip-flops. Like he can't wear his regular tennis shoes because he just can't get strapped in. He's very tall. He has bigger feet. And it's hard.
The way you have to bend yourself.
Right. It's kind of an awkward position.
Yeah. And there have been times where I have to kind of push myself back a little bit so that seat doesn't close in on me too much. Because there have been times when it closes in and it's like it catches me and then I can't get my breath, like I can't exhale or something. So you have to be careful how you get into it. Yeah.
Some of them are really tight and then you can go back and ride it again and they're loose.
Yes.
Yeah. It's you got to ride it once and kind of find that happy medium and know, okay, maybe I should scoot back or scoot forward or give it a little room.
Exactly.
Here's what I'm going to put this bug in your ear. What about Tron when it comes?
Okay, that's what I was going to say.
I don't think I'll ride it. I don't know.
It's the same type of locking mechanism.
It's going to be the same type of locking mechanism. That back will come down across your back.
I can't wait.
No,
don't you go backwards?
You go backwards on the Guardians of the Galaxy ride at Epcot, not that one.
Right.
I don't know if
you're in a like riding a bike position, like a motorcycle rocket. We have a name for it, but I can't really say it on stream. Anyway, so you're like looking down at the track.
You're bent over.
And supposedly it's the fastest coaster that Disney's ever made. So I'm totally stoked about it. I cannot wait till it opens. Cannot wait.
Yeah.
I'm in.
Me too.
Yeah, I don't think I'll ride it, but that's a whole other story. I'm a wimp. I am.
No, it's not. I don't even think. I think just some people. It's where your level of enjoyment is. So I guess is kind of Taylor's level of enjoyment is not in thrill rides, but my level of enjoyment absolutely is in thrill rides. So we discovered when I didn't have to be a mom for a whole week at Disney.
When you were young, taking you to the carnivals that would come to town, you just loved it and you'd ride anything.
I would, but then I had a baby. Did you get like my fear factor came in play after I became a mom? Like I wasn't afraid of anything until I had Tara. And then I was super conscious of anything that I did. And I got this whole fear of dying thing going on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I hear you. Yeah.
So
what Pam's fan wants to know what your thoughts of Rise of the Resistance were.
Okay. So like I was saying, if you watch the video I put out, I was so nervous going in and I laughed and screamed the whole time because I was nervous, but it was really awesome. I mean, I thought it was a great experience, the entire experience, because I'm a big Star Wars fan. And in fact, I'm wearing my Rey costume.
You are, look at that.
I'm actually going to go to the movies like this tonight. And my hair, I don't know if you could see it. Do you see my hair?
Oh, it's
nice.
So cute.
Look at that.
So I'm going to go like this dressed to the movies. But anyway.
Are you going to sit on like a couple seats down?
No, I'm going to sit right next to it. You're lucky I don't take my lightsaber. No, I'm kidding. But yeah, I thought that ride was amazing. It was just so immersive and I just loved it. And I didn't get sick on it at all. So I think it's really smooth. Like Star Tours I get sick on, but I didn't get sick on this. When they do that drop, and you kind of like you're going through space, I was fine. So I really liked it.
Spoiler alert.
Well,
so the drop isn't like Tower of Terror drop.
No, I've never been on Tower of Terror, but it's just like a little drop, you know.
It's just enough to get you that little giggly feeling.
Yep.
Yes.
Give you a rumble in your tummy.
Yeah.
Have you guys seen the Imagineers this week?
No.
Talks about that.
You need to watch it.
It's amazing.
I'll have to watch that tonight.
Yeah, you'll have to watch it because it talks about that.
Oh, really?
Not Rise of the Resistance, but it talks about that.
Guardian in the Galaxy.
What is too much? What is just enough?
Oh, really?
And they even use the I forgot what I'm looking for, but shut up. The example of a baby, like when you throw a baby up and it giggles and you throw it. Okay, it's that type of a thrill versus the actual fear of falling and zipping up, and it was a cool way to explain it, and it almost gave me a reassurance of this is going to be fun, not fearful.
Right.
That's the line they were teetering on, was fun versus fearful.
Really?
So, yeah, it was very, very interesting.
No spoilers though. There.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Oh my God, I'm sorry.
Watch it. You'll like it.
I'm bad. I'm so
probably
sorry.
one of the best ones I've seen so far.
Well,
It's really good.
Neat.
They think you should go as Kylo Ren, Jeff. You're already wearing black, dude. You're halfway there.
No, I'm done dressing up for the year.
No Darth Maul costume tonight for you or anything?
No, I don't have time to paint my face up. And
Wait, did I miss something?
So listen to this. I watched The Mandalorian yesterday. I was like going through it quickly because I didn't have a lot of time, but I wanted to make sure that Baby Yoda was okay, so that I could watch the whole thing. But anyway, at the end, they had a little Star Wars thing at the end. Shh, I'm telling a story. Don't look at me like that. He thinks I'm spoiling something. Anyway, I'm not going to do anything weird. But I was watching that Star Wars. They did like a little trailer thing, and they were playing Darth Maul's music. You know how it goes like da 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 da. Right. And I was like, "Where is Darth Maul back in this movie tonight?" Like, we're going to go see the movie right after we're done here. So I don't know if Darth Maul's back.
Everybody's screaming, "No spoilers!"
Oh, I don't know. It's no. No. I don't have any spoilers. I just heard Darth Maul music, but maybe it's just somebody's. It was a trailer that they released yesterday. So yeah.
The preview they have. There's a lot of different music clips in some of the previews, and so bringing back some of those classics, and I think throwing it in there because certain movies hit certain people. I mean, the initial Star Wars theme coming up on the screen, a lot of the people that saw that in 1977, that just brings those emotions back, and you get that excited. And for some people, it's the theme to Darth Vader. Sometimes it's Darth Maul's theme, which is that lightsaber battle's epic.
Yes.
So.
Oh yeah, you're right. As soon as that Star Wars, it goes da 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 da. You're like, ah!
I will never forget.
She's so cute.
The goosebumps I got for the second movie when it came out. Because when that came up on the screen, the entire place just lit up.
Oh, like Empire Strikes Back second movie.
Yeah, Empire Strikes Back.
Yes,
cool.
Yes.
So, and then again in episode 1.
Right.
Because it's been so long since it had come out.
Yes.
And then it came out.
Yeah, I agree.
Star Wars. Disney would never kill off Baby Yoda. I mean, like, that's just not a thing.
No, too much money now. I mean, all of those, all that merchandise is expected out, I guess, in April or May. So Baby Yoda will be around for a while, I think. So.
Lena, in 1977, I was not riding dinosaurs.
Yes, we were just discussing how close Kelly is.
The cars were built a lot better back then.
Yeah, we were just getting indoor plumbing.
Seatbelts were not required.
No, they weren't required. Car seats were not required.
And this is coming from the person that last night glued herself to the desk. Come on.
Yeah, right. She
What?
did. She hired herself to the
Lena.
and they wonder why I don't like using glue guns. I
was going to send you down to help her, but then I realized then there'd be two of you glued to the desk. So.
Right? There would be. It would have happened.
Oh my gosh.
What else is it? Have you ever ridden the spinning dinosaur thingy, Jeff?
The Dino Spin?
I was afraid to ride it.
I've ridden it a couple times with the girls. It's fun. It's a mouse roller coaster, similar to what's in Space Mountain, but it spins.
Yeah.
Like on purpose, you make it spin, or it just does it?
Centrifugal force.
So like it's not something
I'll
I would
explain
enjoy
what
riding.
that means to you later.
Oh, just you and your duck butt, just go away.
Good.
Yeah, I always thought when we would go over to that Dino Land area, I always just thought it was so cheesy. But I guess that's what they're going for. Is it supposed to be kind of cheesy?
That's what it's supposed to be.
I know.
Yes.
I just never really liked it that much over there. We rode that Triceratops spin, like the Dumbo, that's the dinosaur.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Took the kids on that when they were little, and then they played in that boneyard. But that's
love the boneyard.
Really about it. Yeah. As far as that Dino Land goes. Yeah. And I don't like that dinosaur, that ride dinosaur. I've never
ridden it, so don't say you don't like it.
I don't like it.
You've never ridden it, so don't say you don't like it.
You guys haven't ridden it either?
I will never ride it.
We've ridden it a couple of times, and the last time we rode it, we just got beat.
Tell me about it. Why didn't you like it? What did you like about it?
So rough. Like it literally throws you around, and I mean it is rough, horribly rough. It's not the whole scary thing. Yeah, a dinosaur comes at you, and you're all like supposed to scream.
We got some great pictures of the girls when they were little, but
we went. Well, we went, the two of us.
We just got beat up.
It was horrible. It was too rough, and they've got to do something about that. It's becoming not fun because of it.
Right.
Go ahead, Jeff.
Dinosaur. Yeah.
Anthony wants to know if you have back problems with the back machine they have on Flight of Passage. Is your back sore? No, but Angela does have a point. If you probably have a little bit of a back issue, I would scoot back a little bit when the thing comes up, and that way you won't have that necessary pressure. You're not going to fall out. You're not going to go anywhere.
Yeah.
You're literally straddling and holding on to this thing, and there's not a seatbelt on it or anything like that. It's just to keep you there is really what it is. So if you get on it, I would just scoot back a couple of inches, and that way when it comes up to your back, you've got a little bit of room there, and it won't hurt your back and won't push on you. It doesn't jerk you around. It's actually very smooth. In my opinion,
it shouldn't hurt your back.
Yeah, it is smooth. Yeah, I agree. But that dinosaur, I mean, if you have back problems dinosaur, I think would be the worst.
It's going to do one of two things. It's going to put your back in place, or it's going to put it out of place. One of the two.
Oh my!
Very well stated.
Yeah. It's not fun. Not fun for me anyway. And other people's levels of enjoyment are.
So one thing you're probably not aware of at Animal Kingdom is now at Rafiki's Planet Watch, they have this animation experience, which is really cool.
Now, actually, I do know about that.
Okay. I'm going to show you my picture because it's one out of all four of us. Right?
Yeah.
What?
Yes.
So we went.
See if you can guess who this is.
Well, what they do is they have a professional artist, and he leads you through, and it's a different.
They used to have that, I guess, at Hollywood Studios, the animation thing. Yeah.
But I'm gonna show you mine because you probably won't be able to guess what theirs were.
Oh, stop.
Okay. I'm gonna present you. Oh, look at that! Nice.
Bruce.
It's Bruce.
Bruce from Finding Nemo.
Yeah.
Fish are friends, not food.
So that's about an hour. Well, no, about half an hour.
Yeah.
Experience.
That's kind of a new fun thing that they're doing.
Yeah.
Here, I think.
My boss at work came back and brought her and her daughter's photos and showed me, and I said I had no idea it was there, and she showed me they had done. I think they did Pumbaa and
Timon.
Okay.
And they were pretty cool. She said it was about an hour for each one.
Yeah.
If we had another trip to Animal Kingdom with an unlimited spending cap on souvenirs, I would love to give an avatar where they make an avatar.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, really?
I know what you're talking about.
What is that?
Yeah.
I never heard of that.
A
What is that?
Action figure.
Oh, they make an action figure out of you?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh,
It's
wow.
If you're a blue person.
It's awesome.
That's neat. I didn't know that.
Right by the Banshees.
Okay, I didn't know that.
So expensive though.
It's a basically what it is. It's one of those printers,
3D printer.
3D printers, and
Okay.
they 3D print your face as an avatar.
Avatar.
Really?
Yep.
That's interesting. I didn't know that.
How much was that? Did you guys?
I want to think it was $100. I thought.
Yeah, it was fun.
Yeah, it was
It was more than our budget.
It was
could do.
pricey, but you get the
Right.
you get the whole character. It's a full bodied character, and you get the little box that goes in. and
It's so cool.
Wow.
you sit in a chair, and basically the scanner goes around your face and scans your face, and then the 3D prints the head, and then they pop the head on and the body, and go, here you go.
Yeah.
Pop the-
neat.
It sounds horrible. Pop the head.
So
on the
so
bottom.
you got more pictures for me?
Yeah,
Well-
so I didn't think ours were all that bad.
You probably won't be able to tell what these are.
So
But-
whose is that one?
This is Zach's. You probably can't tell who it is.
It's the same thing.
No.
I think it's good.
Yeah, that's good.
All
You
right,
can't tell.
all right. There and then there's Abby's.
Here's Abby's.
They all look the same.
Here's Abby's again.
That's good.
Four.
Good.
They all look the same.
And here's Ange's. This is the worst one.
Is that Baloo?
Stop it.
Actually, yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, it sort of looks
Good, guys.
Good.
Those are really good.
a Nemo Bruce hybrid there.
I guess
You
the
know.
point is anyone can be an artist, right? Like they walk
Right.
you through it.
The right direction. I was really impressed with the pictures my boss had brought back. I came home and told Ivana, I said, we got to do that. That's
Wait, are they
really
like
cool.
actually drawing it, or are you like tracing over it?
No.
No.
And like the
draw
pictures have like an X in the middle of it for you to start.
There's-
And
There's guidelines on here. I'm not sure if you can see them real well. They're like blue guidelines.
Yeah.
Yes.
Like
Yes. Uh-huh.
this line right here. Then there was a couple other ones, and they give you some guidelines on based on what character you're going to draw. So you have like a starting point, so you're not going
Yeah.
willy-nilly.
I mean, and they tell you, put this circle in here and connect it this way and make it
Yeah.
like an S curve and they walk you through it. It's
Yep.
really good how they do it.
yes,
So-
Anthony, Primeval Spin, that's what that's called. And yes, it is.
Yeah.
It is a little rough.
The birds. Have you ever been there, standing there when the birds go flying
Yeah.
over
They
your?
come right above your head. Yeah.
That's the coolest thing. That's like my number one coolest thing at Animal Kingdom.
It is
Yeah.
cool. Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And then there was something else. Ah, darn. I don't remember what it was.
I love those monkeys. How they have those monkeys that are up in those, like, what is it? They're like towers or something.
On
Are
the
they
island.
No, howler monkeys. I
Oh,
think.
howler
Howler
monkeys. I don't know what they are,
Oh.
but they're pretty neat. Holla.
They have a lot of neat
Oh,
items at Animal Kingdom as well.
What?
have you guys ever have you done the new show with the Up show? Squirrel. That guy.
No, we've never done that.
We've done the bird
We did it when it was just
when it was just the bird show.
The bird show.
We
yeah.
have not done the Up show though.
Right.
Show. We saw it on a stream, and I'm like, yeah, we saw it. We don't.
Kevin!
Isn't he cute?
Kevin is so awesome.
Kevin is so awesome. He's so ginormous. Like at the park, like I'm like here, and this is Kevin.
Yeah.
Right?
I can
So
do a good Kevin impersonation. You want to hear it?
No.
Okay.
Yes.
No. Mute me.
Ew!
It's been
And
fun.
it's been real.
Yeah.
What time's your guys' movie? I don't want to make you late.
Something like that.
Kevin is
Oh, I
awesome.
love it.
We would chase him around a couple of times. We got some really good meet and greet time with Kevin. So
Yeah.
Apparently, Angela has too.
we spent a little too much time with Kevin.
No, let's watch the movie.
What if I could sound like Kevin?
Monarch moments. Monarch moments want you to do it again.
You're going on mute.
Hey.
Do not encourage her.
Oh, that's fantastic. I needed this
funny.
today.
I didn't hear it.
Mamas didn't hear it. I'll do a few in person when we meet up. I think we're going to try to meet up.
Okay. Here, let me present you. Go right ahead.
No, that's okay.
I think it was awesome.
Turn up the volume, everyone.
Oh my gosh.
Tracy's saying when they were there in August, we did the Moonlight Magic. We did that too. Were you guys
We
there?
were there in August for the
Moonlight Magic. That's so funny.
What's Moonlight Magic?
So that's for Disney Vacation Club members.
Yeah.
So the whole park.
They kind of shut down the park, and then DVC. Next time they have one, you guys can go as our guests.
We'll
Pay
get
no money, honey.
Okay.
We'll get 8 tickets.
It's coming. Just wait. Wait for the bonus.
It's free. It's free for DVC members and their guests, so it's kind of neat.
They have special character meet and greets. They give you food.
Well, it's just ice cream, and it was
they
weird.
only had ice cream, right?
Hey, that alone is probably $10, $15. Come on, take the free ice cream.
Yeah,
like ice cream, like Dole Whip, or ice cream like a
Mickey bars. Mickey bars are like the strawberry ones. They had like a couple different kinds, like the non-dairy. If you don't do dairy, so.
But they had Pocahontas. They had Flick. They had Briar Fox, Briar Bear.
Yeah. Well, they didn't just have Pocahontas. They had Pocahontas and that raccoon.
Miko.
Yeah, that
raccoon.
I don't know.
It's got a name.
I don't know his name. Miko.
Oh, Miko? Yeah, Miko.
Yeah.
Yeah, Tarzan and the monkey.
Monkey.
Yeah, we all flustered now.
When Taylor was probably
the monkey?
8,
I'm
Rafiki.
king of the monkey.
Oh, you're talking about
the one that the voice.
Rosie O'Donnell.
Rosie O'Donnell did the voice. I can't remember. Anyone remember in the chat?
Oh, I don't remember, but I know.
The little gorilla. Yeah. But anyway.
All right. Yeah, that was fun though.
What's your favorite place to eat out at Animal Kingdom?
Well, I like that Satui Canteen. I like that place in Pandora because you can get a protein and then you can get like noodles or rice.
Oh, yeah.
And then I like that place. But we like Flame Tree Barbecue too.
Flame Tree Barbecue is good.
Yeah. How about you guys?
We have not eaten there, believe it or not.
No.
I have wanted to. Yeah, I mean, come on. Kansas City barbecue. I mean, our standards are pretty high.
Oh, yeah, forget it.
Yeah.
You guys don't like it.
We did eat it at the cantina there at the
I had the noodles
at
Pandora.
Pandora, and
they're good.
It is different. I thought the meat was good though.
Yes.
I was happy with that.
Yeah. Yeah, I thought it was good. Oh, from Tarzan. Yeah, I can't not remember that.
I can see the monkey's face. I can see.
Yeah. Hair like poofed up in the back, like a little mohawk or something. I can't remember. Abby would know, but of course she's not watching. So
we've had good experience at the Yak and Yeti though too.
Yeah, we ate there once.
Yeah.
And we like that character, the character breakfast, the
Tusker House.
Tusker House.
Yeah. Tusker House.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, for breakfast.
Nope.
Yes. So Disney's asking, have we ever met each other before? So we did, right? In August?
Yeah, we got to hang out we got a whole day together too.
Yeah, it was really
great.
Cool.
We had a lot of fun.
I thought it was awesome because I said I wasn't sure if we'd be able to make it. And you guys kind of like moved your day around. And I thought that was so neat. I said to Jeff, how about them like wanting to spend time with us? Like people usually like, they see you and you say hi and then they kind of like move you along like, okay, we'll see you later, So I thought that was really cool.
We had a great time.
I'm so glad we did.
It was a lot of fun. We did
Magic.
We did multiple days with you guys.
Magic.
Yeah, we did. So
it was fun.
And we're looking forward to our next trip down there because we're hoping for a long trip again where we can spend some time with people and enjoy our time touring the galaxy. Hopefully we'll see you guys. Well, you guys are there every other week. I'm sure we'll see you. And we'll plan some things. We'll have some fun. Tracy says wheelchair races. That's right, Tracy.
Wheelchair races, yeah.
Hey, did you see did I send you the picture of Taylor's new ride?
No.
I saw it. You said
it's a new ride.
It's candy apple red and he loves it.
I'll show y'all. Hang on.
Nice.
I have to go through my husband's phone here.
Why is he wearing the Christmas
I
bag?
have no idea. He is.
He's got a sense of humor.
My son is just okay. Present me, baby.
There he is.
Look at that. Oh,
I love it.
Is that
you're right.
Remember that girl we saw at Hollywood Studios in the Starbucks? Is that like her?
Yes.
Is that like her?
It is. It's not decked out like hers yet. We will definitely be
Get it decked out.
decking it out. We got to get some lights for the wheels, and we got to get some other cool stuff. And what? Yes, you can have a Coke.
Why do I love you? I don't even like.
There
you
isn't
today.
any, but you can have one.
Oh boy.
So,
Oh dear.
well, guys,
You
we've
guys
actually
have a movie in 30 minutes.
Yeah,
right?
we have our movie.
Do we?
Our 6:45. We got a half an hour to get there.
Yeah.
we got to let you guys go so you can go. Now, don't be sending me text messages in the middle of the movie. Don't
I
be doing
won't.
that.
But I don't like. I won't spoil it for anybody.
Okay. We've got to figure out. We've got a lot of traveling going on in the next 7 days. Mama's going to Wichita early, and I've got to come back and go to work, and then I'm going to go down there, and then we're going to have Christmas, and we have mail. My
Like
gosh,
a ton of mail.
we got a ton of mail in a matter of about 5 days, so we have to do a mail stream definitely because we have some amazing subscribers that are just awesome.
We gotta
love
do it
them all.
soon because
So you're gonna do that Saturday. Your mail. Are you gonna do that when you stream Saturday?
We don't even know how Saturday's going to go yet. We're going to have to figure that one out. So we
Okay.
may just do an impromptu stream before we head
Okay.
out. And
Oh wow.
Wow.
yeah,
I know there was a stack of letters. When he set it down, the letters went flipping on the floor.
you're trying to carry it in the house.
So-
I'm like, can I
I
have some?
think on Saturday when we do our pin stream, we're gonna do our little bit of pins, and then we're gonna open mail too. We got some mail too, so
Yeah, we got to do the mail stream. We got to get that opened up. And
We might have to.
Taylor's wanting to open packages, and we're like, you need to wait.
Yeah.
So
I just won't beat you guys by Saturday though. So sorry.
probably not. Probably
Yeah.
not this time of year. So
But shortly after Saturday.
Tracy says Kenzie has a concert tonight. Awesome.
Good
Awesome.
luck, Kinsey.
nice.
Good luck, Kenzie.
Yeah.
Like,
Leg.
All right.
all right. Well, then,
Go enjoy the movie.
guys,
Jeff, don't forget to dress up as Kylo Ren.
I'm halfway there.
thank you guys for taking time out of your day, and we enjoy being with you guys. We really do. We really appreciate you.
You
So
too.
glad we got to meet and spend time together and become friends.
Yes.
Yeah.
Really appreciate you.
Yes. You as well. It's been awesome. We
Yes.
love hanging out with you guys and hanging out with everybody. So yes, absolutely.
Great people in the chat. Great people.
Yes.
Real quick before we go, I want to thank Dean at the Live Place. Dean has both of us as Family Filming Streams. You can go there and check him out at theliveplace.com. Plus, you need to go to his YouTube page. He is starting to do some really great streaming, and you really need to check him out if you haven't done so. I would also tell you that there, and I will put it in the description down below for Pete McDevitt. They did a fundraiser for him this last weekend. They are still accepting money. So if you have the opportunity to donate to Pete and his family for his cause, we would really appreciate your support. And you wanted to say?
If you are not already subscribed to Does Our Dream, this is an awesome time to take care of that.
It is. And they will be in the description as well. I didn't get a chance to put the description in, but they are in our description. So go ahead and check them out. If you need to go to the main page, you will find their website there as well.
And where are we at? We have a goal of 1,000 subscribers by January.
We're at 765 subscribers,
So we're
trying
getting
to get to
1,000
1,000 by the first of the year.
What do we gotta do? We gotta get some of the bigger people to give you more shout out, right?
Well, we appreciate it. We're just happy to be able to bring fun stuff to people, and hopefully we put a smile on their face every day. So
Absolutely. Well,
Right.
you do for us, that's
Yeah.
for sure. So
Well, you obviously do for me.
well,
So-
we love you. We love you guys.
So you guys go enjoy your movie. Everybody in chat, thank you guys for being here. We appreciate you so much. Thank you so much. And have a magical night. Go watch Star Wars, everybody. Okay.
Bye,
So
guys.
we will see you all later.
Thanks for being